So I remember where I was when I read The Raven when I was a little girl. I was in my grandmother's bed, and I was on a blanket that she had made by hand. I wasn't a good reader as a kid, and a lot of times after reading stories or poems, I would forget the meaning because I was so focused on getting the sound out right. I would say the words out loud over and over again, just kind of tripping on my ability to naturally create the sound. And yet there were these poems or these stories or even these letters that stuck in my mind with purpose when I was little. Um, just this feeling that something about the words were important. I don't remember where I was when I read Robert Frost, but I remember that I memorized where his words began and where they ended. And to this day, I find myself many times still standing on that same intersection that he described of life, um, just trying to tackle the pathways within my mind to determine direction. Two woods, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a woods, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. I reread those words this morning by Robert Frost. They're so powerful. And I held the feeling, and I do just what I do. I just held the feeling, and I closed my eyes, and I tried to see the image that it brought me to. And now I will share the image that came to my mind. As always, close your eyes if you'd love to kind of see it unfold. Now would be the time to close your eyes and let me read to you. And she stood bare in the face of the unknown, a bow and arrow strapped across her breast. Ah, I messed up, but I don't want to do the whole thing again, so that's it. Rewind your mind. I'm starting again. And she stood bare in the face of the unknown, a bow and arrow strapped between her breast, across her heart. Man made decisions on a predetermined path circle on a target called life, squinting her eyes to see with clarity. Ready, aim, fire, repeated over and over in a voice unknown. So she pulls the bow and places the arrow across her lifeline, aimed at a moving target called truth. Ready, aim, fire.